Hello everyone, welcome back in part 4 of my campaign. I'm about to get started, so sit down, relax, grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee, and well, we shall continue our efforts to conquer Gato Canal, because that's the campaign that's present in the game. Also, in regards to some game news, the game was updated to version 1.05 and numerous fixes were applied. That includes torpedo accuracy for American submarines, which were, well, they were counting a few things incorrectly, that's why they weren't particularly accurate. So today, during our encounters with Japanese fleet, we shall put that into the test. Anyway, let me switch to the game window and let's see what is the tactical situation on the map. So, I can't exactly remember which fleet had which order, mostly because they, in many cases, got reset. Task Force 1 managed to keep their order, and as you can see, they are about to finish their patrol. Gato is still patrolling southwestern Solomon Sea. Grouper, if I remember correctly, spent all his torpedoes in last attack, so I'm going to send him to New Hebrides for resupply. Same goes to CV Fleet 1. If I remember correctly, there should be some missing aircrafts on board of Enterprise. Let me just see. Yes, we sent some Avengers out, so I'm gonna resupply those and we'll get back to our patrols. Supply fleet, in the meantime, if I remember correctly, let me just quickly check their cargo. Yes, they were coming back to pick up resources from New Hebrides, where we finally got some fuel and engineering equipment, which will be very useful to build up another first level of airbase on Renault Island. So that's another objective for today's episode. On top of that, I will keep on patrolling this area, hunt for enemy submarines and eventual surface ships, and hopefully we can rack up some extra points that will allow us to expand our fleet and perhaps expand our conquers. I'm not sure if I should attack Guadalcanal just yet. Perhaps I could seize 1 or 2 ports nearby and build up more solid foothold in here before I will attack Guadalcanal itself. If I remember correctly, I need a port of level 3 or above in order to be able to resupply my ships at this location. So it might be useful to have one of them fairly close to Guadalcanal, at least until I manage to build up port in there, so that I can resupply my ships and send them out for patrols in this area and protect the port itself. So that's gonna be my strategy. It might be a bit slow. Some people might think, yeah, let's attack Guadalcanal right away. But I don't think it's a good idea, because it's a strategic port, and I believe Japanese forces might want to take it back. And with 1 heavy cruiser and 1 aircraft carrier being deployed, well, that's going to be really hard to defend. I could definitely use some bigger task force, perhaps some bigger guns, to oppose eventual enemy resistance. Right, so let's get this started. I think everyone has its orders set. Yes, so we can turn on time compression and see what is going to happen next. I think I will keep task force 1 in this area for a little bit longer, so that my submarine and CV fleet can resupply. There we go. Okay. Oh, we got some encounters. Fantastic. Gato spotted an aircraft. And CV fleet arrived at New Hebrides. So I will rearm them. Okay, all ships rearmed. Let me just double check it. Yes, we got full aircraft complement. Fantastic. So let's give them orders, as I'm already on it. Should I keep patrolling this area? No. I'm gonna send CV fleet a little bit further away this time. And they're gonna replace Task Force 1, which needs to go back to port for rearming themselves, as they were out for quite a long time, and they might suffer from some lack of ammunition, and I don't want that to happen. Okay. Also, I could use... Oh, no, we don't want Tambor. There we go. I could use supply fleet and load a cargo on them, so that we won't lose too much time. I definitely need more supplies. I need fuel. I need engineering equipment. And even more supplies. Okay. Fantastic. So this fleet... Oh my goodness me, I closed that. There we go. There they are. And let's send them back to port. or to Reno Island to bring those supplies in. Right, so orders have been issued, and now I can resolve this encounter. It shouldn't be too hard, it's just a scout plane. So, let's begin. That's gonna be very quick. I'm just gonna hide on periscope depth, or perhaps a little bit lower. There we go. Let's start it. And let's turn on time compression. There's no need for us to stick around if there are no enemy ships. Yeah, I haven't seen anything. And I think we can immediately retreat. Fantastic. Right, so this one is resolved. Tambor still has its orders. Very, very good. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, and there we go. Task Force 1 spotted a submarine nearby. Okay. Okay, very dangerous situation. But, do I have any... Oh, I don't have airbase on Reno Island yet. Alright, so there will be no planes involved. Let's begin. Right, so my ships are information line ahead. Perhaps I could form them up. No, I won't be forming them up. Let's ignore that. We are doing 24 knots. Alright. We should be okay. So let's get this started. Let's see. There we go. I can already see a submarine. That was lucky. But that's because sea state is quite... Yeah, sea state is only on level 3. Which means it's pretty calm, as you can see. And that gives me perfect opportunity to actually visually spot a submarine. Obviously, I don't think I will be able to spot him using active sonar. He is probably around... I don't know. Visually, it's hard to establish visually, but I would say it's probably around 2,500 yards, which is fairly big distance, much bigger than a sonar range. But providing that I know from which directions torpedoes will arrive, I will be able to easily chase this submarine up. Right, let's unpause the game. I need to wait for him to launch the torpedoes. And before that happens, I'm not gonna do anything. And torpedoes are in the water. Okay, fantastic. So, what I'm gonna do, Selfridge, you're gonna turn towards those torpedoes. In fact, Pensacola can also turn so that we can avoid them. And McDougall, for now, my friend, you're gonna carry on the same course. Right, so that's a easy first encounter. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I can speed up. I'm not sure who is the target of that submarine, but by the looks of it, oh, I think there might be more than one target. Okay. That seems very easy. Not gonna lie. But situations like that won't happen every time. In most cases, I can expect submarine to quickly run away. Okay, he went deeper. That's for sure. But I can clearly see where he was. I don't think I can see him anymore. Oh, I think that's him. So he's still quite easy to spot. Okay, I will soon slow down. In fact, I can do it now. Let's go down to 10 knots. And I should be able to spot him almost right away. There we go. It's right in front of me. Fantastic. So that was very easy spot. I got lucky with this one. Oh my goodness me. I completely forgot about about McDougall. Oh, just... Oh, that looks so close. Right. Anyway. Let me get Pensacola out. Since he is not needed here. Or she is not needed. So let me send her there. McDougall. You, my friend, might want to go in this direction. Just in case you are needed. Okay. There we go. We might have a look underneath the water. I should be able to visually spot the submarine. There we go. There she is. As always, I will use 4 depth charges drops. Okay, that should be good. So let's perform that hard turn. I'm still moving really fast. My speed is currently at 12 knots, 11. Okay, it's going down. Not going to lie, this was very, very lucky encounter. If the sea state would be much worse, I wouldn't be able to do anything against that submarine. Okay. So we identified this one as B2. We'll speed up just slightly so I can be faster than the submarine. Let's now just chase him up. Get onto the right position. And let's drop those barrels. Ooh, you're in very big trouble, mate. Okay, let's wait until we go past the submarine. Okay, just a bit further so that the depth charges have enough time to actually go deep enough to detonate when the submarine is nearby. Okay, that should be a good point. So let's start dropping those fishes. Might need another drop. Oh no, I think this one is right on the spot. Yeah, we definitely scored one hit. There's one more depth charge that's going in. Oh, right on target. Yeah. I think that B2 is a gunner. Yeah, she's going deeper. I don't think she's gonna be able to recover from that. There we go, she's sinking. That was a very successful drop. But the encounter itself was very easy. Okay, so that's a good start. That's a definitely very good start of the stream. Okay, let's retreat. Fantastic. Extra 2 points in our account. And let's carry on with our patrol. Okay, supply fleet is on its way. Grouper is halfway through. Okay. And CV fleet will soon enter the area. There we go. Okay, so with CV fleet in the area, I'm gonna change the orders for Task Force 1 and release them from their duty, at least for now. Okay, that should be close enough. Let's send them for rearmament. Well, or rearm, rather. I need to work on that. Okay, so now we got aircraft carrier in the area. And what we're gonna do with that? I think I'm gonna use Santa Fe. Let's send a scout aircraft. Oh yeah, it's too dark. Okay, let's wait until 5 AM. There we go. Wow, that was a precise stop, isn't it? Okay, so I should be able to launch a Kingfisher. Done. Okay. Oh. My goodness me. Using this map is absolutely terrible. Okay. So, let's patrol this area and let's see what we can find. He has a range of 351 miles. There we go, exactly at his range. We'll just do one circle and see what we can find. Okay. I'll slow down the time compression. That's good. Cruisers can launch their aircrafts really fast. I'm not gonna lie. It was like 20 minutes and it was ready to launch another Kingfisher. Okay. Oh. Okay, for some reason that Kingfisher came back. After reaching first checkpoint. Ooh, that is very unfortunate. Yikes. Yeah, this is very unfortunate. I will have to run away from enemy aircraft. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right. Yeah, I don't want to stick around. Can I retreat immediately? Oh, we can't retreat before starting the combat. Yeah, but I'm gonna leave this encounter. I'm not sure why the game allows me to do that. And I'm gonna return to base. And in the meantime, Santa Fe is going to launch another Kingfisher. Okay. There we go. And oh, can I catch this kingfisher? Not really. So let me switch through the units. There we go. Okay, so for some reason, aircrafts don't follow multiple waypoints now. I need to be aware of that. That is interesting. Oh, another encounter with enemy fighters. Okay. I think that's the time for some air combat. So let me just launch a couple of wildcats. Should I launch 8? That's a large number. Let me launch them. Let's set their course towards this air group. Okay. I'm gonna begin this encounter. Start it. And attempt to retreat. There we go. $13 and I should be able to run away. Ooh. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Oh, come on. And let's leave. Whew. I made it just in time because my aircraft started to attempt to shoot down those enemy fighters. Okay. That is very unfortunate. But I should be able to find... Oh, wrong button. Oh my goodness me. Ah, right. The fact that your aircraft immediately starts to come back is a little bit problematic. But it's not that bad. Our Kingfisher managed to spot enemy task force. And Enterprise is ready to launch a new wave of aircraft. So that's exactly... Oh, she still can't launch. Right. I'm definitely gonna ignore that. And I'm gonna set a course in this direction. I will have to move slowly when it comes to time compression. Okay. Can we now... still 0.1 hour. So it should be like 6 minutes. Santa Fe is ready to launch an aircraft. There we go. Now we can start chasing this group. So I'm gonna grab 12 Avengers. No savings this time. Let's send them all. And I will attempt to sink at least 3 ships from this formation. I will surely benefit from that. Okay. I'll send them there. And that Kingfisher can go in this direction. Oh dear. I hope they will fix the bug with air groups being unable to follow multiple waypoints, because it's really annoying to control everything so precisely. Enemy aircraft spotted near fleet. Oh, supply fleet 1. Oh. That is a no good situation. Right, let me just fix one thing. Just as long as I remember. And then we can resolve this encounter. Right, so that is my formation. It's gonna be difficult. Oh, sea state is really nice right now. So if there are any enemy submarines as well, then I should be able to spot them very easily. Those are smokestacks. It looked like there is something underneath the water. Those are just smokestacks. Okay, I don't see any torpedo launch. So all we have to worry about is that enemy aircraft which is approaching our positions. Right, I think we can continue as planned. I don't think my destroyers will have enough firepower to deal with that enemy aircraft, but wow, even transport ships are firing at this bad boy. Oh, that poor bastard. Let's have a look. It's not too accurate fire, not gonna lie. Wow. But the sea is so calm this day. I hope it's not another game bug which will lock sea state at like very low. That wouldn't be good. Okay. My destroyer opened fire from machine guns. I wouldn't call it effective. So task force 1, that's supply fleet 1. Yeah, they were definitely spotted by enemy submarine, because this small aircraft was surely launched from one of them. I need to be very careful right now, because my next encounter will definitely happen with a submarine. Wow, AA range on those transport ship. Just look at this. Not sure how far away I am. Can I check? No, it doesn't show me target. Oh. Yeah, I was like 6,000 yards away from my formation, and the flag was still going strong. Wow. Alright, anyway, we can now retreat. No, we have to wait mandatory 180 seconds. So let's do that. Okay, we can now leave. No losses on both sides. But supply fleet will soon have to fight with the enemy. Okay, let's focus on this battle. So let's speed up time a little bit. Okay, there we go. Am I close enough? I think I'm close enough to that task force to actually enter the game world. But before that happens, and for the safety purposes, I'm gonna save the game. Okay, that should be a good one. Right, so the game is saved, and we can now enter the world. Okay, so enemy should be somewhere here between me and Avengers. So I'm gonna send my scout plane in there and group up the Avengers. You're gonna form big formation. Form up. This one is gonna go this way. This Avenger, again, they're gonna form up, and they also gonna go this way. That's two group of Avengers. Yes, and third group, again, they're gonna form up and follow in this direction. Okay, we can now start. There we go. I can already see the enemy ships. Okay. So, what's our position? I think it's good to begin attack. So, who's gonna attack who? That is the question. I think this group, which I'm currently on, is gonna attack target 1. Okay. And just perform the attack. This group is going to attack target 2. And just perform the attack. And group 1. Let's go for target number 3. And let's perform this attack. Hello everyone, the aircraft gamer. Hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. It's just, well, I guess another day. Shortly after the stream I will have to go to work, so I'm just chilling today. Steve, well, unfortunately that's how the game goes. I don't have any significant like a ship formation that I could send in to eventually get into ship-to-ship firefight. But when I deploy a little bit more ships, we will see much more of ship-to-ship fights. Right, anyway. These guys should now follow the formation. And they should all drop their payload, if I remember the tutorial correctly. If I don't, I will just suffer heavy losses. Right, if I remember correctly, if the aircrafts are grouped, they should follow the leader, and that applies also to attacking. So if the leader, which is Avenger 1, 5 and 9, are attacking, all the followers, which are Avenger 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 and 12, should also drop their payload. So, as you can see, all of them have opened their torpedo rooms, and they should all drop torpedoes. If I would select them all each of them would become a separate group and they would break the formation. So that's how it works. At least if I remember tutorial correctly. It worked during the tutorial, so I assume that it's still gonna work right now. Well, the spread should be as big as the formation spread, so 50 meters between torpedoes seems like a fairly good deal. Even if I miss one of the ships, and I need like 2 torpedoes to actually hit, that's fine, because if I miss, I might accidentally hit another ship and damage it. And damaged ships will be much easier to eventually finish off later on when I get my submarine in the area. There we go. First set of fishes are in the water against that. What is that? Don't really know. It's definitely not Kuma. Okay, we lost some aircraft. That's for sure. But torpedoes have been dropped. Okay. Ooh, some dot torpedoes were dropped. But this guy definitely suffered heavily from this attack. Okay. Let me just get my Avengers sorted, because I want them out of the area. Don't want them to stick around, so run away from that flak. And as they are still in formation, they should be okay. I'm gonna keep my scout planes in the area so it can actually observe what's going on with enemy ships, and let's have a look at them. Right, so there are 2 more torpedoes in the water, and that destroyer looks like might catch one of them. It looks really good, but I can't be sure about it. Now those torpedoes might be too slow, but she is turning in the right direction. There is a chance she might catch one. Oh, that looks... Nah, torpedoes ran out. That is unfortunate. Right, but we got 2 targets that got hit pretty badly. So that's this guy. Let me just check what that might be. I don't want aircraft. Right, this guy might be... Looks like Kuma, but no, that's not Kuma. That's launcher position is in the wrong place. Oh, we lost some aircraft. Oh, okay. For some reason. There's something else firing at them. Oh, okay, there is a fighter squadron. Is it? Yes, there is a fighter in there. Oh. Okay. So we got 2 enemy fighters that are also chasing my... my squadrons. Oh, that's pretty unfortunate. Right. Let's get back to identifying this. You say Tenryu. Might be. No, it's not Tenryu. It's definitely not Tenryu. It has... Again, launcher is in the wrong position. Right. Let me just check it. Oyodo. No, that's definitely not Oyodo. Nagara. still not Nagara. Unless the model is just terrible. Sendai. There we go. That looks like Sendai. Okay. Yeah. Looks like it might be Sendai. There we go. So we can identify this guy. Oh, no target selected. Oh, I see. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Right, so 3. Let's... let's target you. Yeah, I might try to do that. Oh, and again on planes. Right, this one is set to Sendai. So I can identify this one. At least we know what will eventually sink. Right. And this target. He got struck pretty badly. Okay, single smokestack. 3 turrets, all pointing forward. Sounds like Mogami. Or... where's that? Where is Mogami? There we go. Yes, it is Mogami. Oh, now I reclassified. Oh my goodness me. My goodness me. Right. No, you going back to Sendai. And I need to select you. You are targeting 2. There we go. I have to admit that, like, it's very clunky. Like, UI can be really annoying at times. Right, Mogami, yes. Yeah. By the looks of it, it's exactly the same. So we got Mogami in here. She took a heavy beating. But unfortunately, I've sent my aircrafts to those fighters, and that doesn't look good. Yeah, that is pretty bad. Yeah, there's a squadron of 3 aircrafts. And they are chasing my Avengers. I suffered heavy losses, so I expect results. Come on, sink already. Let me check the logs. So 2 took 1 dot and 1 normal torpedo. Not much, not much. 3 also took a torpedo, but yeah, she's not going to sink. Oh no, 3-2 took torpedoes, so that's this guy. But yeah, it looks like these torpedoes didn't do much. Definitely. That's very unfortunate. To be fair, my Avengers don't really... Yeah, they are not really able to attack anything. I don't think they're gonna go into firefight. I might try and order them. Right, you're gonna attack this guy. I think they can only defend, so it won't change much. And I got another one, yeah. Yeah, I think these guys can only defend. They won't get into a proper firefight. They will start to maneuver, however, which might help a little bit. Yeah, they attack with rear gunner. So, extremely unfortunate. Oh well. I'm gonna lose all of them. This is very unfortunate. And I won't be able to retreat anyway, so I still need to wait some time. Yeah, so it's only Kingfisher that's left. I lost all Avengers. Right. Come on, Sendai. At least you. Do me a favor and sink. Let's make this battle worth it. Come on, I know you can do it. Just do one thing that is right. Just sink. I know you suffered heavy damage. Right, I'm not sure what these guys are doing. That might be some new king developed by... Okay. I'll take it. Gee, thanks. That Kuma actually did better job than my Avengers. Oh my goodness me. Oh, just look at this. Oh my goodness me. Like... Wow. Thanks for thinking that, Mogami. Like, it really helps. Right, let's have a look if... Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness me, this is hilarious. Right. Let's see if that Sendai is gonna sink. She doesn't look so good. There are some fires spreading underneath the boards. So perhaps she's gonna sink as well. And who knows? Because of that crash, that Kuma, because yeah, this one definitely looks like Kuma or Nagara or whatever that might be. One of them too, at least. Yeah, she also might be suffering from heavy damage under her kill, because definitely she crashed into enemy ship. Right, how is this Mogami looking? Yeah, this Mogami also suffered some damage. Who knows, maybe they crash again? Yeah, definitely. I think I've seen someone's stream where AI decided to park a destroyer on a shore. But yeah. Okay, let's blame it on radar damage, but the problem is that I haven't even hit that Kuma. Like, we did absolutely nothing to her. Right, Sendai, do me a favor, just sink faster, will you? Just do it for me. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, you put out the fires, but... I think they are balancing right now. And that's very unfortunate. Ooh, yeah. Pathfinding definitely needs some work. Obviously, if it's your formation, then you should try and take control over your ships and monitor what they are doing. But, well, as for the enemy, you have no control over them, so it's funny to watch as they crash into each other. Yeah, I think that Sendai managed to survive this. Oh my goodness me. This is very unfortunate. Is she gonna be scuttled? No. That is very unfortunate. So Sendai suffered heavy damage and heavy flooding. Mogami suffered from moderate damage and moderate flooding. That's not gonna take her down. And another Mogami sunk. Ooh, yeah. I'm sure that developers will sooner or later address this issue. Same as they addressed many other issues. Right, CV fleet. That lack of Avengers is gonna hurt me. But on the other hand, aircraft doesn't cost anything. So I'm not that bothered by losing them. Obviously, it's gonna hurt me because I'm down only to Dauntlesses. Hello, Ryan. How are you doing? Right. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna hurt me to not have those aircrafts, but I think it was worth it. Yeah, that is a proper meme out there. Right, I can return to base with that Kingfisher. I won't be able to launch another airstrike anytime soon. Grouper, in the meantime, got back to the port so I can rearm her. There we go. And now I can send her back. Ooh, UI is so clunky. There we go. Okay, I can send you in this direction. And let's search for that task force. If I can find them, I will finish them off with a submarine. No doubt about it. There we go. That should be enough. Alright. Task Force 1 is on way to rearm. And CV Fleet, well, with a third of its complement lost, I think they should be alright. Right. Enemy aircraft spotted near CV Fleet. That is very, very unfortunate. I could launch some wildcats. I will launch. Let's go for 6. Okay, that should be good. Let's begin. So, that's a Kingfisher, and we've spotted enemy aircraft somewhere there. So what I'm gonna do is Enterprise is gonna turn on the radar. Santa Fe is gonna turn on radar. Pretty much everyone can turn on the radar. Okay, so we got some AA fire. Now let's switch to aircraft. Kingfisher, you're gonna run away throughout the formation, preferably. Maybe let's send you through there and there to lure down those enemy aircraft. And wildcats. We got 6 wildcats. So that's gonna be 3 formations. That should be good. We got this guy with this guy. And then this guy with this guy. Okay. Everyone is formed up. We can begin. Okay, and that's enemy air groups. So what I'm gonna do now Oh, there's 4 enemy aircraft, so I will have to reorganize my planes. But what I'm gonna do, I will lure them a little bit closer to my AA range. I think they are breaking the formation. Yes, there might be. Oh, I think 3 of them are going for Kingfisher. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is I will target these 2 with that group of aircraft. And then I'm gonna send another 4 behind aircraft 4. And 1. Okay, and the first group is also attacking. Perfect. I managed to select the aircrafts that are breaking up from the formation. Each of them will engage with 2 of my aircrafts, so hopefully we will be able to hunt them down and shoot them. We'll see how well it goes. Wildcat 2 has someone on its tail. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Okay, we scored some hits. Okay, we shot one of them down. There's another one. Ooh, that was very close call. Oh. Aye. Okay, from what I know, fighters should automatically select their target. So we'll see. We'll be able to shoot them down. Okay. Wildcat 5 looks pretty good. Okay, we scored some hits. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. It might be a connection with YouTube, because the stream held on my side is showing that everything is alright. I'm getting no errors when it comes to the stream itself. So it might be your connection with YouTube. I'm afraid I can't do anything about it. You may try to change the quality of the stream to lower it down, but I'm afraid, yeah, I can't do anything about it. Yep. I had that during one of the streams previously, where people were reporting that that the stream is lagging, but there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. Seriously. Okay, we managed to shoot down all enemy aircraft. I think this battle has been resolved. Yes, we shot down 4 enemy aircraft. We lost one of ours, unfortunately. Not bad result. Not a bad result, definitely. Oh, I hate it. Right, Wildcats, you do return to base, and you return to base. Perfect. Okay. Good. So CV fleet lost 13 aircraft so far. And we got enemy scout plane. I really don't want to ignore that. So what I'm gonna do... Let's see if I can launch. I think two Wildcats. Yeah, let's be safe. Okay. And let's begin this battle. Well, because there is no need to deploy all of my Wildcats during an engagement, I just need 2 of them to defend my aircraft carrier. Or prevent the scout plane from returning to base and reporting my position. Again, when I was attacked by enemy fighters, there was again no need to deploy all of my Wildcats, because enemy usually sends around 4 aircraft, unless it's a strike force. But then the icon would be slightly different. Right. First of all, you guys are gonna form up. Okay. Now you are going to attack. Let's shoot that down. Ooh, you are way too high. The problem with those scout planes is that I think they were faster than Wildcats. So I think this guy might be able to escape. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that was quick. Okay. All done. Oh yes, definitely. After all the bugs are ironed down, and after most critical issues are removed, this game is gonna be absolutely fantastic. So far, well, it's good. It's good. It's not bad. There might be things that are done better, but obviously you can't expect everything. It's a small studio after all. Okay, we got spotted by another aircraft. There's gonna be quite a lot of those. So let's begin this battle. Let's have a look around for enemy torpedoes. Because scout airplane is not gonna do much. But torpedoes are surely gonna devastate my formation. Okay. I don't see anything in the water, which is good. But I might be wrong. WITP. Wait. What was this game? War in the Pacific. AE. I can't remember what was that game. Not sure if I even played it. Right. If there is any submarine in this battle, it's nowhere near my formation. Yeah, I think we can relax now. If there would be any submarines, they would be spawned pretty much right next to my formation on either side. And since there are no torpedoes at this point, there's definitely none. Okay, enemy aircraft is retreating. There's no need to stick around. But we have to wait, and time compression is still not available because my Pensacola is still shelling enemy aircraft. They never match up. The game basically chooses somewhat at random when starting 3D battle. Same goes to submarines. Even if you spot them on the world map, they will not only spawn in different direction, they are actually programmed to spawn exactly at a perfect like an ambush location. That's why they always launch torpedoes in first perhaps 30 seconds of the battle. I hope developers will reprogram them a little bit so that they are slightly more challenging and they are trying to aim at different ships in formation. But for now, that's how it works. So if there would be any submarine in this battle, I would already know about it. I wouldn't probably be able to find its location, even though, well, sea state is pretty good. It's, again, 3. Weather is clear, visibility is 90%. So I would be able to spot this submarine before it launches a torpedoes, same as I did in the first battle. So, well, that's the problem with programming games, especially games like this, where you had multiple things that will impact visibility and performance of various different units. You have to find some compromises, and that was the compromise that developers tried to find. In some cases they did a great job, in some cases they obviously failed, but those things are being addressed. That's why a week since release, was it? Yeah, it's around a week since release. I think it's 6 days since release. We got from patch 1.00, which was a release version, up to version 1.05, which is a current version of the game, and the version that I'm playing. So they've already released 5 patches. Right, let's carry on. Okay, supply fleet is very close to Renner Island, but another aircraft. Oh, those wildcats are... Yeah, these guys are supposed to return to base. And I have to resolve another combat. But again, weather is clear, sea state is 3. No problemo, we should be able to easily spot any threats, both aerial and submarines, if there are any present. And I don't see any. I thought I spot some. No, it's nothing. Okay. Yeah, looks like there are no submarines. Otherwise, most likely I would have known about it by now. Perfect. Right, we have to wait for that scout aircraft get to our position. You can already see her where my cursor is. Probably you won't be able to spot it on the stream because it might not have good enough resolution. But I can surely see that aircraft. We can even switch to the view from it. Okay, Pensacola started to fire anti-air shells. That's very good. Let's capture some nice screenshots. The weather is perfect. There we go. Scout is approaching. Ah, that was a very close shot. I think Pensacola just ran out. Yes, Pensacola ran out of AA ammunition, so we won't be able to defend ourselves from enemy aircraft. That is pretty unfortunate. Machine guns will still work, but unfortunately, yeah, we don't have any other way to defend ourselves. Okay, so the timing is absolutely perfect. Let's retreat. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna take that occasion to take a small break, and I'll be right back with you. All right, I'm back. My apologies for that sudden break. Well, unfortunately, Amazon decided to deliver me some packages, so I had to pick them up. But right now, I'm back, and we can carry on with our stream. So, let's get back to what we were doing before. There we go. We are back on the game screen. Right, so Task Force 1 is heading back for resupply. Supply fleet is moving to Reno Island to drop off cargo. Okay. Surprisingly, Gato haven't encountered any enemy shipments in here. In previous episodes, we could eventually get into some firefights here. But I think enemy resigned. Ooh. Yeah, I think enemy just resigned from moving across this area. We might move Gato closer to this area when he finishes its patrol. But anyway, some scout aircrafts are spotted near CV Fleet 1. Right, so same as always, Enterprise is gonna launch some wildcats. I just need 2 of them. There we go. And that should be sufficient to defend ourselves. Let's turn on the radar on every unit. I have to do it every single time we start the battle, unfortunately. There we go. Battle is starting. I can now switch to my wildcats. Form them up. And let's see if we can spot the enemy. Oh my goodness me. Look at this. He's so close to my ships. Much closer than my wildcats, which are so far away that I can't even see my formation. Oh my goodness me. I don't think I'm gonna be able to chase it. Oh. Yeah. Wildcats are definitely too far away. Look, that's where my fleet is. Oh, that random placement is sometimes really terrible. Yeah, I don't think we got any chance to find this scout aircraft before he was trying to make his escape. That is very unfortunate placement. Yeah, it doesn't look good. We are much faster than the scout aircraft, but yeah, I don't see how we are going to chase him. Okay, flag opened up. Might actually see from the perspective of the enemy. Yeah, he definitely spotted my formation. Is he going to fly through entire formation? No, he's gonna fly behind, is it? Okay, short range anti-air opened up. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, people on Santa Fe could actually learn how to aim. That flag looks amazing, yes indeed. Oh, okay, we scored some hits. But I don't think it's gonna be good enough. Okay, yeah, and my fighters are still far away. They are closing in. And with enemy scout plane being damaged, we might be able to actually shoot him down. Okay, they managed to catch him, and there we go. Ooh, that was very dangerous. Shooting flak into my aircraft. Okay. We can now leave, since all the enemy forces are destroyed. Right, Wildcats, you're gonna return to base. I don't need you anymore. And let's carry on with our patrols. Oh, there's another aircraft. Ooh, right between two groups. Okay. Yeah, these guys are moving very slow. Okay, we shall begin. Let's turn on the radar on our destroyers. Let's observe if there are any submarines nearby. It's not gonna be easy to avoid eventual torpedo launch, because this formation is moving very slowly. Okay, I can't see any threats. Which is very good. Nothing here. Okay. No danger on the back of the formation. Okay, if there would be any submarine nearby, you would have known about it. But we still have to wait for that scout aircraft to fly by before we can leave. Oh dear. Not sure if I can... Yeah, I can't even turn on the time compression because enemy is approaching me. Oh, there we go. Supply ships started to fire long-range flak against that poor aircraft. It's not particularly accurate. And unfortunately these guys doesn't even have radar. Okay, we'll have to wait. Wow, this guy is not planning to go anywhere near my destroyers. Come on, stop shooting. And now, yeah, I'm gonna be able to retreat soon. Wow, they are still shooting flak at him. Just look at this. Oh, there we go. Time compression works now. There we go. And now leave. Fantastic. Alright, let's continue. Okay, we got aircraft near Gato. It's approaching from the south. I'm not sure if I should change the direction. Yes, you can repair ships if they get damaged. You have to send them out of your formation? Well, you have to detach them from the formation, return them to New Hebrides, from where you can send them to dry dock for repairs. But you have to release that ship from the duty. So it won't be available for quite some time. I think the game refunds you all the money or all the command points that this ship was worth, as long as you manage to decommission it. Right, anyway, Gato. We need to solve your problem. Right, 110 feet. We can turn on time compression for this type of battle. Okay, you managed to hide. There we go. That's a nice looking submarine. Oh, and I think they've updated the models. Okay, I think I can retreat now. Ah, okay. Since we managed to spot enemy aircraft, and I think that aircraft also managed to spot us. That's why we had to wait for that 180 seconds. Okay. Let's see, what's the weather report? Oh yeah, it's all clear. Just look at this. My goodness me. Okay, another aircraft near Task Force 1. Oh dear, there are so many aircraft encounters. What is going on with the enemy today? They keep sending all those scout aircrafts. Okay, that looks good. No enemy submarine nearby. Perhaps they learned their lessons and they decided that there will be no more attacks when the sea state is at level 3, with weather being perfect. Because that first attack definitely wasn't successful. Oh yeah. They basically gave me a free kill on their submarine. Oh dear, those battles. That's dragging. Right. Let's turn on the timer. Okay, Pensacola has no more ammunition for long-range AA. That's where enemy aircraft is. There are no enemy submarines, as far as I can see. Oh dear, and we have to wait nearly 3 minutes before we can leave this battle. I just love this view. Watching from enemy aircraft or from own aircraft at all those flags. Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Hello, Oliver. How are you doing today? Oop, there was some flag. Oh, okay. So the Pensacola doesn't have ammunition on one side, but the guns on the other side still have some. That's good. That's good. Sadly, it's not accurate enough to shoot him down. Well, that was fairly close. not close enough. Okay. More shots have been fired. They are surely not successful enough. Ooh, that was far away. Well, those were better. 50 seconds until we can retreat. Oh, we just managed to damage it. I definitely have to think about expanding this group with some proper AA ships. Okay, we can now turn on the time compression. Fantastic. Right, let's keep the weather reports. We can actually see what's going on. Right, what I'm gonna do, I will try and move Gato more to the north. And let's patrol Solomon Sea. Perhaps we can get into some fight in here. Okay, that is sorted. And there's another aircraft trying to sneak in to supply Fleet 1. Enemy really doesn't want me to get to that port. Right. Radar on. And we can start. Okay. Don't see any torpedoes. And don't see any submarines nearby. Do we? Yeah, there's nothing. Again, if there would be any submarine, I would have known about it. More or less. Right, let's wait that 180 seconds. Perfect. Time compression. Oh, we can even turn it on. Oh, okay, never mind. Enemy aircraft got too close. Flak is opening up. I don't think they're gonna hit him. Yeah. Sadly, gunners on those transport ships are not good enough to eventually target an aircraft. They don't really have equipment to do so anyway. Oh, okay, for a change, this guy went close enough for my short-range AA to open up. Not that it's gonna do a lot, but it looks nice. Yeah, we need much more to shoot him down. Oh well, I guess it's one of those days when I can't get a proper encounter with the enemy. But on the other hand, my fleet is greatly displaced. I still need to resupply some of the ships. CV fleet suffered heavy aircraft losses. So definitely at the end of this episode I'm planning to send them back home for another resupply. But that's how this game goes. The more you lose, the more you have to resupply and replace things. And the more fleets I will have, the more will be happening. But at this point of the campaign, Unfortunately, it's a little bit stagnant. Okay. There we go. This one is resolved. Good. Oh. Okay, these guys should be able to unload all. Okay. Did they manage to unload it all? No. They are still too far away. Need to send them a little bit closer. Okay. There we go. Now the command for unload all should work. There we go. Right, so Renner Island can now upgrade its airbase. And we got access to Wildcats that we can dispatch from Renner Island. That is definitely going to help us. I still need to build it up, but in order to do so, I need to transport at least 200 engineering equipment and 200 fuel. And sadly, I got none available in New Hebrides. It's gonna take a long time before I can do that again. I think it's only once every 7 days of in-game time that I can transport anything. And that's how much I'm getting every week. It's just 100 engineering and 100 fuel supplies, which is not much. I'd say it's way too little. So what I'm hoping is that as soon as I will build up one of the naval bases to level 5, I'm gonna start receiving a little bit more supplies. Because otherwise, it will take ages to finish this campaign. If I can transport only 100 at a time and building one level of like naval base or air base is gonna cost 100 more per level, then on level 5 I need to perform that course 5 times in order to be able to build it up. I got more than enough supplies, as you can see. 10,000 supplies in that port is massive amount. I haven't transported that many troops though. I might eventually send some more with the next run, so that I have a nice base full of soldiers that can attack Guadalcanal. That might be actually beneficial. Yeah. I might think about it. Right, supply fleet is going back. Grouper is heading towards its patrol route. And Task Force 1 is finally approaching New Hebrides for resupply. Ooh. Perfect. Right, so Task Force 1. You're gonna rearm. Perfect, all ships rearmed. And I think you guys might be ready to set course and patrol this area again. Because we need to keep hold of that port. At least up until the point where I can upgrade it to level 3. And then the campaign should eventually pick up the pace. Port Moresby, unfortunately, doesn't get any supplies automatically. This base was bombarded, I think, in last episode. So the naval base went down by a level. And I still need 400 engineering and 400 fuel in order to be able to upgrade it back again to level 4. Oh, and I also need 2000 supplies. But that's at least one full transport to pick up one extra level. Sorry, one full transport. One transport of supplies and 4 transports of engineering and fuel, which means a month at least of in-game time for me to upgrade Port Moresby. It's gonna take another at least 5 months, well, another 1.5 months before I can upgrade Renner Island to level 3. And with Renner Island on level 3, I can rearm my fleets in here instead of going all the way to New Hebrides. And that will extend my operational range up to this area, where I can rack up some more command points with more fights. That's the strategy I'm planning to apply to this gameplay. I'll try to play safe, gather up a lot of forces, and then snowball through Guadalcanal and Florida Islands. That's gonna be the way I'm gonna do it. Right. Anyway, Gato finally found some enemy supply shipping. And it has 2 destroyers, 1 heavy cruiser, 3 oilers, and 3 merchant ships. Oh yes. That's a juicy target, I'm not going to lie. Right, let's begin this battle. I will raise the scope and turn on the radar. I'm on periscope depth. I'm not sure if it's historically accurate that you can actually use radar and benefit from it while being on periscope depth. I know that some submarines were equipped with the radar, especially later on, and that's surface radar, from what I remember. But I'm not sure if they were able to use it while being on periscope depth. Okay, let me check it. Sea state is 5. Fantastic, there is no layer. And there they are. Right. I'm gonna slow down. And let's see what we got. I am extremely close to the enemy, so I might as well stop. Slight angle, which is perfect. Okay. Let's have a look at this. 2 destroyers at the front. A heavy cruiser. Ooh, that might be Tone, if I remember correctly. Let me just identify this bad boy. Orders recognition manual. I think I've seen that, and it was called, yes, that is Tone. Okay. So that's Tone class heavy cruiser. What is this guy? Not sure what was that. I'm not exactly the specialist when it comes to enemy destroyers. That's one gun. No, that's not Minikaze. Looks very similar, but it's not the one. Kamikaze? More like it, yes. Okay, so this one is Kamikaze. Did I just... I reclassified ship 3. Didn't want it to do that. Let me pause the game. It's getting really annoying. So, this one was Tone class. Okay. Now I need to stop chasing this one. start chasing this one so that I can identify him as kamikaze. Here we go. This one's kamikaze. Now again I have to stop tracking this one. Check out this one, and this one looks more like a minekaze. Let me just have a look at this one. Yeah, that's the target. Oh my goodness me. That UI can really be annoying sometimes. No, that's definitely not Kakero. What I pressed. Mommy? Nah. Or maybe. Now the rear turret is facing the wrong direction. Okay. So, attack. Let's have a look at it. No, it looks similar. Okay, so it is most likely minekaze. Yeah. Yeah. Turret position seems to be okay. So this is minekaze. Right. But the greatest amount of points I can get is for attacking tone, obviously. And these bad boys. So that's exactly what I'm planning to do. Right, so let's stop tracking this bad boy. Oh. Should I let them closer to me? I will definitely have to avoid 2 destroyers, because if I let enemy to go that close to me, that's gonna be about, I don't know, 1,000, maybe 2,000 yards. The firing position will be perfect, almost, but those 2 destroyers will be on me in no time. And as soon as the first torpedo hits, they're gonna get my position. So I will have to run away as fast as I can. Okay. This is gonna be difficult. But if I play it right, it might really work. Right. So, I'm gonna send my submarine parallel to the enemy formation, keeping my distance. The speed that I will set for this is gonna be 3 knots. Okay, let's get going, because this one is gonna be long battle. Okay, that's good. Let's start targeting ship number 5, perhaps. Yeah, ship number 5 seems okay. Can I get closer? Yes, I can, because I haven't been spotted. So let's use time compression. Okay, firing solution is not perfect. Sea state is pretty good, so it's gonna make it much easier to avoid those destroyers. But it's still gonna be pretty tough fight. Okay, Gato is in the right spot, almost. Yeah, and I'm just 3,300 yards from ship number 5. I hope that passive sonar of kamikaze and minekaze won't spot me, because otherwise my entire attack is going to fail. Okay, solution is improving. Nippon Maru. Okay, we managed to identify this ship, which improved the firing solution. Yeah, that is almost 100% shot. Well, 88% solution. Right, we are in a good position to start attacking the enemy. So what I'm gonna do... 2 torpedoes against Nippon Maru with 3-degree spread. That should be good. So let's fire those. Let's stop tracking this guy. Let's track this guy. And let's see if we can send another torpedoes. This is gonna be very weak solution. But the longer I wait, the worse it's gonna be. Okay, these have to go. Switch of the target. This guy. And that's gonna be another 2 torpedoes. Okay, front tubes are out. That's good. I can disable this tube and start tracking this guy. Come on, kamikaze. I need to track you. Oh, I'm still tracking the wrong target. Come on, kamikaze. Again. The better solution I can get on this one, the more easier I will be able to eventually fire some shots at him if he spots me, because first torpedoes are about to hit. Well, yeah, one of them is going to miss. The rest of them are looking pretty fine. Okay, that might be even better. Okay, we got one hit. And rest of the enemies will start to avoid them. I think one of them two is going to hit. I don't think those two are going to. But, well, not everything has to go perfect and according to plan. And one hit is usually more than enough to sink a transport ship. There we go. We got another hit. Yeah, these ones are going to miss. Right, that's 2 transport ships. Perhaps they are going to sink. And what I'm going to do is to chase in this direction towards enemy merchant shipping. It's gonna help me avoid those destroyers, out of which one of them is currently chasing me. Okay, I got good solution on kamikaze. Let's fire 2. Let's stop tracking her. And let's see what's going to happen. Another 2 against Minakaze. Yeah, she's gonna avoid that. But the torpedoes are turning. And it looks like they might accidentally hit Tone. Oh, one of them was a dud. Yeah, we managed to hit Tone. With an accidental hit. Right. Now let's go deep. Scope going down. And let's rig for silent running. Now, slower speed is going to help me avoid those destroyers, because their sonar range is greatly reduced right now. Oh, that's gonna be a miss. Yeah. But on the other hand, the destroyers will have hard time attacking me because I'm sailing underneath their transport ships, which is gonna obstruct their sensors. I got some torpedoes in the water. Yeah, I doubt enemy is going to be able to spot me that easy. I might be wrong though. Yeah, Minekazi is a very dangerous opponent in here, because she's gonna sail right above me. Okay, we lost bearing on tone. She did suffer from a hit. Okay, I'm gonna turn. Come on, why I can't steer? Yeah, I'm gonna turn hard to avoid being detected by Minekazi. And as soon as I disappear from her sensors, I should be in fairly safe position. That is gonna be close call, because she clearly spotted me. Yeah, I'm absolutely sure she got bearing on me. I'm way too close. Right, and that's the point where I'm gonna go out from silent running. I will also decrease the depth to avoid depth charges, which are already going in my direction. Ooh, that's gonna be close one. Oh, that was a direct hit. Yikes. Right. Down to 4. Silent running. Okay, let's see the damage reports. Yikes. Torpedo room. Oh, it's completely flooded. Oh, that was timed really bad. Yeah, I took heavy damage. Technically, the only way to avoid complete disaster would be to blow my ballast. Wait, how do I... Oh, okay, emergency blow. Not a chance I'm gonna recover from that without blowing my ballast. Okay, maximum speed. Yeah, and Minekazi is on intercept course. Yes, I know I am sinking. I'm in terrible situation right now. If there is any chance I'm gonna survive that, and I doubt it. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. That looks really bad. That looks very bad. A massive mistake on my part. Not gonna lie. But there is a massive chance that I'm not going to survive, because I will have to surface. And I'm right between enemies. It's not a target-seeking torpedoes that I'm shooting. Every single torpedo had something called a gyro compass, which you had to set before launching them. And when you set it, the torpedo made a single turn shortly after launch. That's why you didn't have to be perfectly aimed at the enemy with your ship. You could actually aim your torpedoes slightly. I'm not sure how well the gyro compass could turn the torpedoes. Perhaps whatever the game is doing here is not exactly the most accurate way. But I'm sure they could turn slightly to compensate for imperfections in your course compared to the enemy. Right. One of the enemy ships is sinking, which is at least one good thing that happened. But unfortunately, yeah, Minekazi is on me. Oh, okay, she might have lost me. If I'm gonna survive that, this is gonna be the most lucky thing I've done. Okay, I've lost Minekazi. My torpedo tubes are destroyed. Yeah, both tube rooms got blown up. And I need to wait 100 seconds in order to pump out the water from the rear compartment. I am not going to survive this. Not with Minekazi being so close to me. And I am approaching the surface. I won't be able to go underwater again. And I'm now rigged for silent running. So my best and only chance would be to eventually try and retreat. If I can survive for 170 seconds without being shot at, that might be the way. What I can do is to try and increase my speed, which, providing how my submarine is pointed at, it is pushing me down, which is decreasing the rate at which I'm trying to surface. Okay, if I'm gonna survive using that method, that needs to be addressed by the developers, because with critically damaged submarine, I shouldn't be able to make my escape. At least not in the way that I'm trying to do it. 2 more minutes, and I should be able to press that button. But it might be too long. Yeah, 100 seconds. Ooh, I should have tried that method sooner. Because right now, ooh, Minekazi is gonna be on me. Almost immediately. Right, AP full. Fire. Turn. Right. Can I try and go on periscope there? Okay, I scored some hits, which is good. Okay, if enemy won't hit me before I can make a dive, I might be able to go underneath the surface again. Okay, I'm scoring hits on Minakaze. She is definitely getting some damage. Wow, I managed to blow ammunition load on her. Don't tell me I will be able to sink enemy surface ship using my guns. That would be absolutely ridiculous. Oh, okay. They are landing shots. That is very dangerous situation. Come on. Minakaze is sinking. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, but I took a hit. And I suffered from critical damage. Okay, Gato is sinking, so I failed to survive. But I sunk enemy Minakaze. Okay, I think it was worth to trade my submarine for Minakaze and one of the transport ships. What do you think, guys? I think it was like fair trade. Perhaps not the best one. I should have... Yeah, maybe next time I will send submarines in groups of like 2 or 3. This way, I could attack both destroyers, and if I can score a hit on destroyer, she is disabled immediately. Even if she's not gonna sink, a disabled destroyer can't chase any of my submarines, which gives me like a free pass to chase down rest of the convoy and just sink them. But that was great. Like, this Minakaze was like, holy moly, they're gonna get us. And we did. Okay. Okay, we can leave the battle. Sadly, well, we suffered our first loss in this campaign. But to sweeten up the deal, we gained 8 command points by sinking a transport ship and Minakaze. On top of that, Nippon Maru suffered from heavy damage, and Tone took a minor damage from that one single torpedo. Okay, that wasn't terrible, but yeah, losing a submarine wasn't the best deal ever. Right, and Gato should be decommissioned now. I hope it's not a result of one of those patches that corrupted save game files, because for some reason, don't tell. No, okay, Gato has been sunk, cannot recruit. Okay, I thought the same bug still exists, but no. Corvina and Albacore, you're gonna form a new formation of 2 submarines, and this time both of you are going to, that's gonna be sub 1, let's call them like that. Okay, and this nice formation is going to set course back into this area. I won't be able to catch the same formation again. It's gonna take ages before those 2 are going to reach this area. But having 2 submarines gives me a bit more flexibility when it comes to attacking enemy shipping convoys. Obviously, the big problem is that when you attack from a very short distance, then, well, as you could see, enemy can chase you down really quickly. And it's pretty much death sentence when you have two destroyers that are still alive. It's really hard to escape from them. When there is one destroyer chasing you, you have a slight chance to escape, as long as you break the contact quickly enough. Then they won't be able to chase you, and as long as you stop firing into anything else, you should be okay. But fighting with enemy destroyers is very tricky, as you could see. Well, even though I managed to sink enemy destroyer in direct gunfight, well, I got finished off by Tone and other destroyer that was in the area. If that would be the only destroyer in this battle, I probably would be able to get away with that. But, well, it was still a good fight. Finally, we had some good fights. Unfortunately, it didn't actually increase my command points by that much. Right, so these guys are on their way. I need to be very careful with the submarines. It's easy to lose them. They are very powerful, especially right now, since they can actually hit anything. Oh. For some reason, these guys have lost their orders. Don't tell me that every single newly deployed ship will have the same issue, that they can track only a single waypoint. Well, it's not a big deal with the ships, but it's definitely a big deal with the aircraft. Okay, CV fleet has been spotted. Let me just launch an aircraft. Same as always, two of these bad boys. Let's begin the battle. Right, Santa Fe, your radar should be sufficient with Enterprise. Wildcats, you guys, as always, gonna form up. Let's start the battle. Okay, fantastic. So Wildcats, you target and attack. Right, and I shall have a look around my formation. If enemy submarines are willing to pick up the fight. Because there is such possibility. Nope. I don't see any torpedoes. So I think we should be safe. Very good. Unfortunately, again, Wildcats started far away from my formation, so that enemy scout aircraft is definitely going to spot my ships. Oh, there we go. Santa Fe just opened fire on her. Yeah, I don't think Americans or Japanese... Well, Japanese definitely didn't have acoustic torpedoes, at least from what I know. They were famous for their long lance torpedoes that had amazing range, and they were really hard to spot. But from what I remember, Americans, if they were ever using such, it was around 1943, 1944. So within the time frame of of this game, we won't be able to even think about acoustic torpedoes. Okay, enemy aircraft is retreating. And he's doing so in front of my fighter planes. There we go. She's down and we can leave. Okay. Now, let me switch to my aircraft. We can return to base. I don't need them in the air just yet. What kind of aircrafts we can... Oh, yeah, those were Wildcats. We can start from Renal Island. Yeah, the guys from Port Moresby will never reach Solomon Sea. Well, they can reach west side, but definitely not east side. So that plan is not valid. I could eventually try and launch some B-17s and search for trouble in this area. Oh. Yeah, we can actually do that. So let's set course into this area. We shall go directly. What time is it? 2:23. Right, digits on the map are most likely describing the sea state. So it's currently at 4, 5, pretty much all across the board. Obviously the clouds will indicate the weather, so heavy clouds might indicate some storms and stuff. We can always turn off this layer, but seeing what kind of weather we will have during the battle and what kind of sea state and conditions we might expect is very beneficial. Mostly for our fleets in this area, which are currently operating in heavy sea states. So any encounter with submarine might be difficult. So it's just information for us. We might always turn it off. For example, sea should be quite calm in this area, which is currently in sea state 2. Right, let's turn that off for now. Okay. I will try to hold on with aircraft launch for next... Oh my goodness me. I accidentally... never mind. Right. I was planning to stop time shortly before 5 to launch a scout aircraft from CV Fleet 1 to help spot for B-17s, which are currently operating without spotter. Oh dear. Yeah, this is no good. Oh dear. And I messed up. Because instead of pressing pause, I sped up the time even further. Yay! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. So, we are dangerously close to these guys. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back a little bit and manually enter the battle. Okay, that should be good. So if we will enter the world, then obviously enemy is in that direction. Let's form up. perhaps line ahead will be... Yeah, line ahead will be the best formation in that case. And I'm gonna send these planes there. In that formation. Again, you're gonna form up in line ahead. And you're gonna head there. Okay, there we go. We should soon be able to spot enemy formation. There we go. Are these guys... Oh. Right. You're gonna form up. And now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna order an attack on enemy ships and take some nice revenge. They are going to maneuver, but if we are lucky, and score some hits, yeah, you guys can go on and attack this guy, and you guys can go on and attack... What do we have here? We got some light cruisers. Yeah, we do have some light cruisers. There's one heavy cruiser, which last time we identified it as Mogami, isn't it? Okay, so I will attack number 4, perhaps. Yes. Let's attack number 4 with 2 of these B-17s, and this B-17 and this B-17 is going to attack number... No, not number 5, number 3. In fact, yeah, let's send them individually this time. So you guys are gonna attack this guy, and all 4 of you are gonna drop on that heavy cruiser. Okay, let the show begin. I don't need to manually control them. AI will do the job for me, and hopefully they're gonna score some hits. If they do, well, we are successful, and I just need 1 bomb. Literally. 1 bomb should be more than enough. That's 2,000 pound bombs on each of these bad boys. And I think they carry like 8 of each. So it's gonna be a nice carpet bombing. If we are successful, then these guys are in deep trouble. Okay, flak is opening up. Yeah, enemy ship is maneuvering, but my planes will automatically attack this target, so I don't have to worry about aiming at the right location. I tried manual bombing the other day, but I'm absolutely terrible at this. Okay, you know what is going to happen. You know that. And bombs should be away. Bombs away. There we go. You can see the bombs dropping. Oh yeah, we got 1 direct hit, 2 direct hits. Was there more? Yeah, I think each of those ships took at least 1 direct hit. Okay, that's not bad, not bad. Let's see how they look. No, I haven't done much of the bombing so far. Oh, just look at this. These guys are in deep trouble after taking that hit from those bombs. They do so much damage that I'm surprised they haven't sunk immediately. Ooh, that Mogami took a serious hit. Yeah, she is almost stationary after that. Okay, okay. They definitely took heavy damage. Beautiful. I wonder if some of them will actually sink. Yeah, there are definitely some fires on board. So damage control crews are definitely busy on all three of those cruisers. Oh, and this guy is yeah. Ooh. It's listing, definitely. She's sitting low in the water. Oh, okay, fires are out. Perhaps she didn't took as bad hit as I expected. How about this guy? I think I hit them with one bomb each, so it wasn't too hard of a hit. Oh, okay, one direct hit by and 3. So 1 took a direct hit. Yeah, she's definitely in a bad condition after that bomb hit. I don't think she's gonna sink. But she definitely took heavy damage from this one. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I don't need to look at this guy. This guy... yeah. He should be alright. Okay, there are still fires going on Mogami. There are still some fires on that... Kuma, is it? I can't remember what was it. Yeah, I think they all gonna survive. That is pretty sad. Okay, I think we can leave this battle. Okay, so Mogami suffered heavy damage and moderate flooding. And that Kuma suffered moderate damage and heavy flooding. And obviously there's one ship that we damaged previously. Okay, continue. So, Grouper is nearby. So, she might eventually encounter those ships on her way. I think I still got... Yeah, I still got like 20 minutes time to actually... play, so let's try and catch them. I think one more encounter is what I can give. Enemy ships spotted by B-17. Sadly, there's nothing I can do about it. But yeah. Sub 1 should soon encounter enemy submarine anyway. So I'm gonna ignore that. Let's just look at this. Should we try sub-to-sub battle? Because I can load the world, and both submarines should, and all 3 submarines should start nearby. Should we give it a go? I wonder how this battle would go. Okay, let's do it. This is gonna be fun. Right. Oh, okay. I think all of the submarines will start submerged, which is a little bit unfortunate. But if I'm correct, I think that might be the enemy submarine. And she might not expect me. If she doesn't expect me, I might be able to perform a torpedo attack against the enemy submarine. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Can we spot enemy submarine? I wonder if we can actually do that. Oh no, that wasn't enemy submarine, unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. I don't think we will be able to spot anything. I could try to go active on my sonar and see if I can accidentally spot enemy submarine, but that would be a sheer luck. Yeah, going active on a submarine might not be as effective. Yeah, I think submarine to submarine battle won't work. Yeah, I can't see anything from the surface as well. So, yeah. It would be fun to be able to actually catch enemy submarine in a battle. But yeah, that's probably not going to happen. Oh well, it was good to at least try. Because yeah, we won't be able to find enemy submarine. Oh, and there was actually nothing spotted. Okay, yeah. Nice try, nice try. Right. Let's see if Grouper can actually spot that enemy convoy that was here. They were here not long ago, but they vanished. I'm not sure if they just scuttled their ships because of the damage, or maybe because they were moving in this direction and they just didn't encounter Grouper, which is still a possibility. But what I'm gonna do, I can send CV fleet somewhere here, perhaps. Oh, it's gonna go on its own anyway. In just a short period of time, I should be... There we go. I should be able to perform air search for that group. There we go. So Kingfisher. you, my friend, go and try and patrol this area. I don't think if... Yeah, there's no point to actually... Okay. Enemy ship spotted near Renner Island. Ooh, a single submarine. What a single submarine can do against Renner Island, I don't know. But what I can do... Oh. I need a button that will let me move across the map without... Okay. Right, so I'm gonna deploy all 4 wildcats. And I'm going to send them against that enemy submarine. Because why not? We can eventually do that. Okay, that should be good enough. Let's load into the world. Let's form up with my wildcats and let's see if we can spot that submarine. If she is surfaced, we should be able to spot them. There we go. We managed to spot enemy submarine. So let's perform a strafe attack. Yes, I can perform strike with Dauntless. The thing is that I can't launch aircrafts between 5 PM and 5 AM, so I had to wait anyway. So that's enemy group that we've spotted earlier was basically already too far away. They had several hours to actually leave the area. But yes, if time of day is correct, and if I'm close enough with my carrier, I can definitely perform a Dauntless attacks using my aircraft carrier. Okay, let's see how this strafe run is gonna go against that submarine. She's definitely attempting to hide beneath the surface, so I just got one single run. Okay, I'm gonna change the order slightly. And all of them are going to attack individually. Oh wow! That submarine is not trying to hide. Oh, that didn't sound so good. Isn't it? Something blow up on that submarine. Can we try and attempt to sink her with our wildcats? I'm gonna perform another attack. Oh, okay, but she is... Yeah, she went underneath. But we definitely caused some damage to that submarine. I'm not sure how severe it was, but something blew up. And those might have been torpedoes. If we managed to blow up a torpedo load on that submarine and she went under, she will have to resurface. I-400. No, it isn't. When it comes to submarines, I think Japanese have only B1 and B2s, while Americans have a little bit wider choice of submarines. But yeah, I don't think there is anything like that. Right. Enemy went under, but I can't see him. Okay, it's going low. Thankfully, we were on enemy screen. I'm absolutely sure something blew up on board of that submarine. And that explosion didn't sound so good. But yeah, she seems to be quite stable. But maybe she's slightly listing. I mean, that explosion definitely did some damage. But it doesn't seem to be critical. Yeah, she's not... Yeah, she's not going lower, is she? Yeah, I don't think we will be able to have another go at her. If she would be critically damaged, then obviously going underwater wouldn't be a wise thing to do. I think she is going lower, in fact. But I'm not sure if it's because she suffered so heavy damage from that explosion caused by ammunition, or if that's just coincidence. It might take some time before she goes under. But if the damage wasn't critical enough, she'll be able to recover. She's not blowing up the ballast, but it looks like she's going lower and lower. Yeah, so she might not be able to keep stable depth. The question is, how severe was the damage? If it was severe enough, she's gonna sink. It doesn't look that bad. She looks quite stable. Right, no need to stick around. Let's leave. Yeah, damage moderate, there is no flooding. Okay, like, no point sticking around. Okay. I might be able to re-establish the target though. Okay, I will try to search for the enemy submarine somewhere around here. Perhaps we can spot the enemy once more. Definitely, I don't want you to run away. You're gonna stick around. There's no need to put several waypoints. Oh, Renal Island is ready to launch another aircraft. What is Grouper doing? Grouper is doing perfectly fine. Sub 1 is still moving towards Solomon Sea. When I can test my theory if new groups won't be able to follow multiple waypoints, which will be very unfortunate. Because if it affects every single unit, then every now and then I will have to keep stopping. And yeah, my bad habit is making me set a course again every now and then. Okay, my scout aircraft is still on its way to his first waypoint. I'm gonna change that into this direction. There we go. Come on, come on, find it. Oh, that wildcat is really annoying. Yeah, I can't see enemy ships in here. Okay, you're gonna return to base. Oh, Task Force 1 have spotted some aircrafts. Right, we may ignore them. And we re-established encounter. Wildcat. Okay, I think Wildcats finally spotted that enemy submarine. That might be very interesting. What did you encounter? There is a submarine. Okay. We will have another go at her. All of you, attack. Oh, I said all of you. You. Oh, you had no target. That's why you are not attacking. Okay, so having one extra aircraft that will follow up might actually be good. Okay, so I got 2 going in a first attack and 2 that are going to follow up very shortly after. And who knows, maybe this time we will cause a little bit more damage with our guns. They don't really do much damage, but if we can cause another explosion on board of enemy ship, who knows, it might be critical this time. And I'm afraid this one will be our last encounter of today. Yeah, it's getting late and I'm gonna have to go to work soon after. Okay, enemy submarine opened up on first 2 aircraft. And they are now performing a strafe run. Or at least one of them. Because the other one decided, you know what, screw it. Now you're gonna perform that attack. Okay. Right. All of you. One more time. Target and attack. Come on. Repeat that attack. That was not particularly successful, but there is another group coming in. Oh, target not detected anymore. Okay, she managed to submerge. Okay. That wasn't particularly successful, but maybe we did some damage. We'll see, we'll see. Come on, 15 seconds. Okay, there we go. Leave. There we go. No damage. Okay. Well, that solves the problem. You guys are going to return to base. You guys, do I want you to load into the game world? No, I don't. Right, it's pretty late for me. So I think it's a good time to wrap up today's episode. So I'm gonna save it as stream game 4 because that's a 4th episode. Okay, fantastic. So the game is saved. Right, guys. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen today. I know that the campaign is not yet as exciting as it could be later on, but we are early in the game. The game still has some bugs, as you could see. Units don't exactly follow their waypoints, especially newly deployed units don't follow their waypoints on the world map. They seem to be resetting them. It seems to happen both for aircrafts, which is very annoying, and for surface ships, which is a little bit less annoying, providing that, well, they don't effectively have a range value to attach to them. So it doesn't really affect our submarines that much, which, well, normally it would. So that's at least one good thing. I need to pay attention to what my ships are doing in order to keep them patrolling the area. We managed to suffer first losses in this campaign, or first single loss, which was Gato submarine. That's unfortunately sunk after putting up an amazing fight with enemy destroyer. So I hope we will see much more for in next episodes. They will happen. I'm not sure when I will be able to return with the next stream, because rest of this week is going to be busy. I think I'm having some plans to do a stream tomorrow. However, it's going to be covering a different game. So unfortunately, no War on the Sea this week, I guess. So I'll see you all next week. I hope you're going to stay with me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Press that bell button which will appear after you subscribe to turn on all the notifications, so that you will be informed every time I will release some sort of content. And I do release quite a lot of different content, so I strongly encourage you to check out my channel and check what's in there, because there is some cool stuff that you might like to watch. Right, have a great day, and I see you all later. Out.